everything changes.
Hey, happy Friday, Rockstars. Welcome into the RockstarFlipper YouTube channel, and I have a story for you guys today that I thought I would never get to tell you, but one of the largest companies in the world, Google, has been officially approved for drone delivery. Drone delivery, drones flying over and delivering stuff to you. So you might remember a few months back that Amazon was actually denied drone delivery authority by the FAA, the Federal Aviation Authority, people that govern all that stuff and tell you where you can fly drones, because of three reasons. One was line of sight. They want you to have to keep your drone in sight. Obviously, if they're delivering packages, that's probably not going to be reasonable. Two is the weight and size of the drones has a limit, and after you take the drone into consideration plus the package it might be delivering, that could cause issues. And three is because of the radius of where you can fly drones can't be within 5 miles of airports and helicopter pads and things of that nature. So that would cut off a huge part of Amazon's customer base who lives near airports or lives in New York City or lives in these places that are restricted for drone flight, and thus it wouldn't make sense for Amazon to do deliveries with drones when, out of their 100 million customers, whatever they have, 80 million of them wouldn't even be eligible for it. So that's why they were denied. But in the meantime, Google's been working on something a little different, but they got authority for drone delivery. Let's jump over to my computer, check it out, and I'm gonna show you what they got approved for. Okay, so this comes from recode.net and Emily Stewart, give her credit there. Google's Wing, they're calling it Wing, has landed the FAA's first approval for drone delivery. Could speed up the process for other companies to get the FAA's okay. So let's scroll down here, and they have a picture of a winged drone like the one in the air above New York City, which is crazy. They allowed that to happen. And Google offshoot just got the FAA's first go-ahead for drone deliveries. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, on Tuesday authorized Alphabet's Wing Aviation to deliver goods via drone later this year, 2019. Wing will start delivering commercial packages in unmanned aircraft in Blacksburg, Virginia. That's where the university, is that Virginia Tech or the University of Virginia? I think that's Virginia Tech is in Blacksburg. It partnered with the Mid-Atlantic Aviation Partnership and Virginia Tech, there we go, I just needed to read a little further, as a participant in the Transportation Department's Unmanned Aircraft Systems Integration Pilot Program, say that 3 times fast, an initiative to accelerate drone integration and help the department and the FAA devise rules surrounding drones. First time they have done it in order for companies to deliver food, medicine, and small consumer products. So they're going to reach out to the local community before getting started to see their needs. Amazon, of course, like we talked about, has been working on some time for drone delivery, obviously. This year, George Mason University said it would let students have some food and drinks be delivered via drones on the ground. So that's pretty crazy. Long way to go. Wall Street Journal notes it'll probably be 2020 or 2021 before the FAA implements broader rules. I definitely agree. It's still a year or two out at least. There's privacy concerns, the number of potential issues that still need to be addressed, noise restrictions, safety, air traffic control, lots of things to go over, but they will get there. Wing's CEO James Ryan Burgess spoke with Bloomberg about the approval and said it has been pivotal. It shows these devices can be value added in our community. They can be faster, cleaner, lesser expensive way to transport things. Of course, no gas, no carbon, none of that stuff going on. That's pretty good. Wing will be able to send drones beyond the visual sight of the people operating them. So that's that line of sight thing we just discussed. The devices can only be operated during the day, and pilot can operate as many as 5 drones at a time. Now, I don't know how somebody's going to operate 5 different drones going in 5 different directions to 5 different addresses at the same time, but I guess they have a plan for that. The type of certification Wing received as an air carrier is the same granted to charter airlines and small air cargo haulers. Their wingspan is 3 feet. They weigh approximately 11 pounds and can carry packages that weigh up to a little more than 3 pounds, and they can fly up to 400 feet above the ground. So that's the current FAA rules. I believe the drone and any cargo that it has to be less than like 50 pounds, and so that would only put them at 14. They're well under that. Back when those rules were made, though, drones were heavier and bigger, and now drones are lighter and smaller. And they have to be under, I believe it was 500 feet above the ground. Now it might be 400 feet. They said the approval is an important step forward, safe testing. They met the FAA safety standards to qualify for air carrier certificate. And this should speed up other companies being able to get the approval. That could very well include Amazon's Prime Air. Prime Air completed its first drone delivery demonstration in 2017, but has not gotten its consumer delivery service off the ground, mainly because of all the things they had to compete with the government and the rules and all of that. So thank you, Emily from Rico.net, for this story. And of course, some quotes there from Bloomberg. Google is now able to deliver to you using a drone. I don't know what they're going to deliver besides crappy phones and tablets, because I hate Android, but what else does Google sell? They don't actually sell anything, right? I mean, maybe a couple of products, but are they just going to sell products you can order right through Google's website, and then all of a sudden the item shows up? That'd be pretty cool. Again, it's going to be a couple years out. So tell me what you think about drone delivery, how you feel about this. Check the news story. I'll link it down below. And as always, use those comments, guys. They belong to you. And for more updates like this, hit the like button and subscribe with those notices on. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and I'll see you next time.